Hi guys! Okay, so today I want to share with you how to build a framework for a book and how to do it in a way that is strategic for your book promotion, sale, and audience too. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like this video, and I'll recommend you to stay until the end of this video because I'll share a list of 8 concrete ways to create a framework that works amazing for a writing process and for a meeting with a publisher house. Don't miss out on that. Now back. So writers can of course do this in many different ways, and no way is better or more correct than the other, but I have experienced during my writing processes that this way that I'm going to share with you today is the most strategic, productive, and valuable way to build a framework for a book idea. Let's dive into it. Last time I built a framework for a book was back in 2018. I went to Spain for a few days all alone just to sit on the balcony or on cafes on the sidewalk of the street to work super focused on my book idea. At the time, I had not signed with a publisher house yet, but I knew because of my former experience with publishing a book and signing a book contract with a publisher house that the whole picture of the book idea is very important, even in the details. I'm not the kind of writer who writes the whole book first and then tries to sign with a publisher house, even though I have tons of respect for them, those kind of writers. Personally, then that's not a style that fits me because I want to make sure that the time spent on writing a book will be rewarded by having it published too. Because a writing process and even the editing process takes hours. Therefore, I have always made sure to sign my contracts based on the book idea, synopsis, physical mood board that I had created with a pen and paper, or by a video-based mood board where I present the whole vision on camera. Anyway, then my number one of making sure that I have done my work as good as I can and how I have experienced it to work the best at meetings with publisher houses, then that is to create a framework for the book that is 100% thought out. Not 99, 100% thought out. And by this I mean that every single detail of the framework is well thought out. And the feeling you should have before starting on your writing process is that you have to fill your framework out with your written words because the whole structure is already completely thought out. This way of working with a framework gives me so much peace because I know that I have done my part of the job well, and therefore I just have to let loose and get creative and in touch with my intuition and flow to write as great as I can. Because the direction of the book, the chapters, topics, for example, the coaching trainings, if you choose to apply that into your book, like I have done in both of mine, diary, chapters, quotes, and so on, is already well thought out, pre-made, and in their place. So nothing can really go wrong if I just trust myself and stay loyal to the framework of the book. So here's how I created my framework. 1. The theme of the book was love. 2. I went on Google and listed all the most searched words in the topic love. In this way, I knew that I would fill my book up with hot topics, current trends, plus general themes that people have a lot of interest in. Hi guys! Okay, so I'm back. I got a charger here. We'll just continue from this setting. 3. I put them in an order that made sense. 4. I made research on the topic at the time and did some copy paste with relevant sites and articles from the internet. 5. In the end, I had maybe 50 pages of topics that turned into chapters in a in a way that made sense, in a well thought out order that made sense for the whole book flow. Plus enough research to know what topics each chapter should have. 6. The key is to boil everything down into a few sentences. This is the hard part. 7. I can show you how my framework ended up to look like. 8. There you go, and here it is. 1 second. So what I mean about this is it looks really simple, Chapter, topics. Chapter, topics. Chapter, topics. Chapter, topics. Chapter, topics. I kept it so simple that I could even use it as the map of the book as well. When you work this strategic with writing a book idea based on a framework like this, then it's also super simple to organize your writing process. Because you can, for example, agree with yourself to write on 2 topics in chapter something during the weekend. And if you finish them, then you won't stress out because you know and you can see from a bigger picture because of your detail-oriented and well thought out framework that you will make your deadline perfectly fine. Also, then it will be easier for you to promote your book. If your chapters or topics in your book is trending in one way or the other, and it's easier to connect with your audience and add value to them. If you know that you are helping them to solve a problem based on your Google research on the most Googled topics in your book idea topic, by making an effort to cover the topic in an insightful and amazing way. So, I really hope that this video added some value to you, and I really hope that you liked this video. If you did, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you have any further questions on this, then please don't hesitate to comment below. See you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching.